be working with candles today and how to make your own scented candles and pretty up average candles that you can buy in any supermarket. Now, candles can be tricky to work with. Molten wax is not the most friendly thing to deal with, so do be careful here. Now, I like to melt my wax in old tin cans. This is the safest way to do it. You don't want to be putting wax directly into a pot over the heat because it can catch light very, very easily. And if you're having to buy a double boiler just for doing this, it's so wrong. You want to just keep things as cheap and simple as possible, so old tin cans are really useful. Now, to decorate this candle with herbs, I'll need some of these just basic candles that I'll be breaking up to get the wax from. Now, to make enough wax to do this and for extra, I've used 4 of these candles, and what I've done is I've broken them up into a tin can and I've put it in my pot with about 1 inch or nearly 2 inches of water, and I've brought that up to the boil. Now, this has had to simmer away here for quite a while for all that wax to melt, but the wax is melted now, so we can get it out of the pot. Now, be very careful here. You want to lift your little tin can out and put it down carefully. Now, this is full of the molten wax, so don't touch it whatever you do. Now, what I want to do here is I want to dip my candle into the wax so that I can then roll it in some herbs and spices. So I'm going to put some spices down here. This is just cloves that I've ground finely, and some mixed herbs. I've got some lavender, well, I've got some rosemary in here, and I got some sage as well. So I want a bit of greenery here. And then I want to add some lavender buds, that's where they are, to add a little bit of colour. Now, you can swish this about a bit, because what you're going to do is you're going to dip your candle into this wax and then roll it in this mixture of herbs. So hold the string on the candle. You can either hold it like this, hold it with little holders, or just use your fingers, or even tie it onto another piece of string and dip in to the wax. Now, be careful because the wax can be pretty high here. You'll only get a bit in, and bring this out and roll your candle in the herbs and spices. Now, the herbs and spices will stick to the wax where the wax is, okay, and not at the top. And then you just want to dip this back in again, put another coat of wax on, and that seals it in place. Now, you can carry on doing this. Add some more, building up some depth, like so. And it's quite safe really to be putting it in this bar. There we go. You see? You're just adding your more herbs, more spices, and then each layer you're sealing it with wax. So I'll give that a minute or so, and then what I'll do is I'll pop it back in again for its final coat. Now, be careful that the wax doesn't come over the top of your tin here. There we are. Now, that's as far as I'm going with that one, because I could have turned the candle over and done the other end to make it, fill up the whole candle. But you can just do the bottom. I quite like them just with the bottom. With these ones, I've gone the whole hog. I've covered the whole candle. Now, while you're doing that, you can actually add in essential oil into your wax, and that will be fragrancing the outside of your candle. Now, these candles are perfectly safe to burn. Oh, of course, this one's not going to oblige. Thank you very much. Let's try again. There we go. And what you can do with a candle that's burning to add fragrance when the candle's actually on the go, if it's an unscented candle, or a plain candle that you bought in a shop and you want to have some fragrance in it, is actually wait till the candle has been burning for a little while and it has a little pool of wax just at the base of the flame. And when you have that little pool of wax, you can then take your essential oil, blow out the candle, and into the little pool of molten wax, drop some drops of essential oil, and then light your candle again, and you will have the fragrance of the essential oil, a really natural fragrance, filling your room and the light of the candle. How romantic is that? But there you have it, a really easy way to add herbs to your candles to decorate them, add essential oils to scent them, and that's it. That's so easy, isn't it?